Hello ladies and gentlemen, friends and followers. Welcome back to another live stream. So today we're standing here at Edmonton Airport in our Air Canada A320 from Fenix Simulations. Hi Felix, hi Zane, welcome to the stream. And our route takes us today to Vancouver, where there also will be a tower exam ongoing. We currently already have Center online. I hope he stays online. We unfortunately have no ATC for the departure, but well, at least we have something for the arrival, right? So yeah, without further ado, I'd say we jump right into the aircraft and set everything up and get ready for the departure. Batteries on, external power connect, and navigation and logo lights on. Unit mismatch, okay. Please ensure that fuel units are ordering and match the aircraft setup. Okay, that's maybe because I have let me see. That's because I have kilograms in SimBrief, while I have pounds in the aircraft. Okay, so we need to set up a new flight plan here. Okay. Flight plan filed. Check with VATSIM if the flight plan is received. Yes, it is. Perfect. I'm fine, Felix. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing fine as well. So re-import, and now it should be working. Okay, no error message left. Crew supply on, ground control on. Check ADIRS. Get the fuel pumps on here and do a quick fires check. Working. Engine 2 working. And APU. APU's working as well. Oh, your internet's not good. Okay, that's always annoying if the internet is not working. So no smoking signs on. Emergency lights on. And get back to the tablet. Ground services, we have GPU connected. And we can get for catering.
Catering vehicles are on
Handling by WestJet, okay. I don't care. And what is weird is that the displays are very dark. Don't know why this is set to standard here. We do floodlights on here as well. Okay, and the same for the overhead. Okay, lights are already on. Okay, so go for the mass imbalance, and now basically we have 3 boarding parts. So we have the Fenix boarding, we have the PAX boarding, and we have the GSX boarding. So a lot of boarding is going on. There are the catering vehicles coming, and we will also request refueling services. I think they will wait until catering is done. And very first thing I have to do before I forget that, because I always forget it, I have to check my engines, my throttle quadrant. Fenix A320, there we go. I mean, it works all normal, but the stream is lagging. Only thing going on. Okay, so maybe it's also me. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it is me. Although I think from my side everything looks good. Actually, let me check. YouTube Studio. Oh, okay, okay, great. Okay. So I'm glad it's not my problem here. Okay, so catering is on its way, and we can go for the load sheet here. No, that was wrong. AOC menu, receive messages, load sheet. Okay, this is the preliminary load sheet. We do not yet click accept because we're still missing some parts here. And now we get into the initialization page. Air Canada 461, so this is up to date. Comox is our alternate airport today. Hi DGM, welcome to the stream. Hi Kat, welcome to the stream as well. Okay, so we go for weather request meter. We first want to check the meter for Edmonton, so we send that out. We go here, init request, and it should now load our flight plan. There we go. IRS in it, align on ref. Yes. Wind. Request winds. Wind data uplink. Return cost index is 5. Cruising flight level today is 360 and flight number is AC461. Next page. And we better check that with our information here. So we have 97,000 pounds as zero fuel weight, 97.0 as zero fuel weight, and we have a zero fuel weight CG of 27.3. So we use that 27.3. Block fuel will be 16,250. So that makes it 16.2. Always round up, round down. Let me check. Refueling service requested. Catering vehicles are in position. Doors are closed, so the catering. Okay, catering is leaving. Good. Then we can start the refueling process. Buying planes without buying the game. yeah. You definitely should stop that, Felix. So from Edmonton, we're gonna go.
Truck is on its way.
To depart from runway 20.
Please don't load aircraft until
via Edmonton 1.
Asked to do.
Waypoint is manual, so it's basically just a runway heading, and then wait for the heading, the vector to the first waypoint, which is waypoint ND. So there's not much to do for the departure, and we can now check the load sheet here and accept it. Zero fuel weight is 136. Okay, I was wondering already. A little bit less here with 97. So 136.3, but the CG is 31.1. So that now looks a lot different here. Okay. Okay, and what about the refueling? Fuel truck is on its way. And I think I cannot fuel unless I start the boarding process. Well, okay, then we have to do it separately here. But no problem. So we just wait for the fuel truck to arrive.
Fuel truck is in position.
And we can now start boarding.
Boarding requested.
This is new, two guys. Or is this just a ramp agent?
Pilot's boarding starting.
I have actually never seen that before. Okay, he's walking through the engine. Ah, he's connecting it? Okay. And now he needs to connect. Oh, he's running. He's even running. And he's even doing a step to over the pipe here. Next flight in Europe will be tomorrow evening for the MD-82 flight from Toulouse to Dubrovnik.
Crew Crew boardings. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Okay, load the aircraft. Load the aircraft, and we use real time, 27 minutes. And I will also start packs. Departure is in 30, 28, 28, 38, so let's make it 40. A320, we have how many passengers on board? 173, that is correct. No Wi-Fi. Play boarding music, we have Air Canada. Custom safety is also Air Canada. And we start the boarding. Oh, maybe. Oh, okay. I need to restart it. Let's do that.
Your crew has boarded.
Let's do that again.
Passengers boarding starting.
Canada, okay, and start. Okay. So they are now refueling, that's fine. 5 trucks. We should have the cargo stuff approaching soon. I'm not quite sure why they are not here yet. Well, maybe they have to arrive later on. So, yeah, tomorrow evening will be the next flight. Let me have a look into the calendar. Not quite sure yet about the timing, but it will be... Okay, so basically I'm free tomorrow, so basically I can start whenever we want to start. So what do you think about 16 Zulu? Will that be okay? Or would you prefer 17 Zulu? Or 18 Zulu? Tell me what you prefer. The flight time tomorrow from Toulouse to Dubrovnik will be, if I'm not mistaken, will be about 1 hour 45, roughly. So somewhere between one and a half and 2 hours. So I'd suggest that the latest departure time would be 1800 Zulu. Yes, that is right, Felix. Weather data. We have an altimeter setting of 3015, so we set that already, 3015. And we have to set that here as well, 1021. 1021 set. Okay, okay. .260 at 5, 20 statute miles, get it, okay, 12 degrees. That is fine. Oh, fueling is done. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if the fueling is done here as well. Yeah, it is. It is. So the fuel truck indeed just leaves when the refueling process is finished. That's great. Okay, so go for the departure performance. Sync with the preliminary, sync the weather, and we're gonna depart runway 20. I don't think we take an intersection. Or do we take an intersection for departure? Oh well, we could do. We could take an intersection, maybe November for departure. Let me see. Oh no, we just have full length. Okay. Well, we could also depart from runway 30. And from there, oh, we just have full length as well. Okay, so never mind. Okay, calculate. There we go. Anti-ice off is not required. Packs are off. Yes. Force Hoga no. Flap config optimum. So we have a flap configuration of 1, flex temp 61, and our V speeds are 153, 153, and 155. Thrust reduction 3,340. Engine out acceleration 3,340. So we type that in here on the performance page. Flaps 1/down 0.1. Flex temp 61. Let's see what... Okay, nothing. Okay, so we use this one, 153, 153, and 155. Well, we have to check that later on again, because of the final load sheet we're gonna receive. Okay, we'll see you later, Felix. Enjoy your meal. Why are the reversers, by the way, engaged? Okay, there's hydraulic pressure missing. Oh, that's interesting. It's only engaged on... Okay, I have no idea. Thank you very much, Felix. Takeoff is in about 25 to 30 minutes. So maybe you're back, we will see. Don't worry. So everything looks fine so far. Let's double check these information here on the fuel page with our flight plan. So we have trip fuel of only 6.8. Can I change this? I should be able. Oh no, the green ones I cannot change. Okay, cannot change the green ones. I can just change the blue ones. So taxi, we have 0.5 actually. Taxi fuel. Route reserve, we have 3,000 pounds plus 47.3. No, this is... Okay, wait a second. Final time 30 minutes is 2.4 actually, and not... So 2.4. Alternate is 1.8. And route reserve then is 3. Okay, so we have an extra time of 22 minutes. It should be 30 here actually, but I think this is just a difference between the FMC and the SimBrief profile. So we now just wait for the preliminary, for the final load sheet actually. Let me see. Mass and balance. Oh, there's still some time left here. GSX is already finished with the boarding process, while we still have more than 100 passengers missing. Or not missing, but not yet boarded. And also the cargo doors are closed. So let's open these. I don't know why they are... Oh yeah, of course, because the boarding is finished from the aircraft. Oh, the all-new Lexus UX. The city is calling. Okay. Nice. Some aircraft here. Swoop. And I can't see this one. Could be Air Canada. There is a WestJet and a Air Canada A320, and actually, it's quite laggy here. It's quite laggy. So you better go back into the cockpit. Oh, it's laggy here as well. I just hope this is only the scenery and not something else going wrong with OBS again. So, initial climb is 6,000. We don't have a controller, so I think that we're gonna... I can... Is there a click spot where I can set these bugs manually? No, I cannot, I think. No, I can move them with the mouse, but I will not do that manually right now. Okay, now it's quite fine again. Although this part here is laggy, but this one isn't. So for the moment there is not much more to do than just wait for the boarding, and I will then show you our planned, let's say, planned route. At least what we can plan for now. So let me open Navigraph. There we go. So for Edmonton. So we are here and we're gonna depart runway 20 up here. We have quite a long taxiway from the apron on to Bravo and then all the way up to runway 20. And from there on we're gonna depart the Edmonton 1 departure, so you can see here to Kalmar and then onto the heading here 200. We have it down here as well. Initial climb track 200 via Zulu Delta NDB. Expect radar vectors to the assigned route. Maintain 6,000. So basically we're just flying runway heading. We can vector ourselves as we do not have any ATC. And for Vancouver, I have not yet saved the approach charts, but we're gonna fly the Canuck 5 arrival. If I can find it. Why am I... Oh, okay. For runways 26. So we're coming in from Booth, Vitef, Stave, Gopet, Mogus, Uptot, and then Gorek. Or saved. I'm not quite sure if we're gonna get runway 26 left or right. Depends on what the controller will give us. And yeah, then we're gonna fly the ILS down onto the runway. Let's say we get runway 26 right. So we fly down the ILS. We have a platform altitude of 3,000. Hi Martin, welcome to the stream. So we have a platform altitude of 3,000. And we go there to Agnet, and then we can start the ILS. Or we can descend down to 1,700 and start from Totem, which is also the minimum decision altitude here of 209 feet, or decision height of 200. And then we're gonna land on runway 26 right. We probably vacate via Mike 4, turn left onto taxiway Mike here, and then Juliet down onto the apron wherever we're gonna get our gate. From runway 26 left, it will be a little bit different. We might vacate via Lima 2 then, and then cross runway 1331 via Lima, and then we're straight ahead to the apron. But we will see that later on, once we get onto the approach. For the arrival, we can say it's almost like straight ahead. Not a lot of turns in there. Unfortunately, we will not overfly the city of Vancouver, which is over here. That would have been very nice, but yeah, maybe the wind changes, but for now we have runway 26 active. Yeah, and that's our routing today. And I'd say we are pretty good to go. check our boarding process. Yeah, still 62 passengers, well 63 passengers to go. Now 62. And we can check with the flight attendants. Boarding status check.
Hey, how's boarding going back there?
Okay, about 12 minutes.
We're still boarding. Let us know if you need anything.
Okay, so gonna need 12 more minutes. And then the boarding will be finished. We are already done here in the cockpit with the preparations so far. So there's not much more to do than just wait for the boarding process to be finished. You can see passengers are on board as well. Also the cargo stuff is done. The reversers are still open. I hope this is not a problem of the engine. We need the technicians here. Yeah. So, I can check, or is it possible? No, it's not possible. Oh, maybe here. Yeah, we have here the ATIS information as well. Oh, by the way, we could check if there is an D-ATIS available for Vancouver. We have Vancouver information kilo. Weather at, okay, wind 290 at 8. Altimeter 3018. Approach RNAV all visual runway 26 right. And ILS all visual runway 26 left. Simultaneous parallel runway operations in use. Landing runway is runway 26 right primary and runway 26 left secondary. Departing runway 26 left. Runway 1331 available as taxiway between taxiway Alpha and taxiway Hotel 2. Inform ATC you have information kilo. Okay, that is interesting. So we're gonna have a visual approach for runway 26 right, which is the main landing runway. The interesting part is this is not, like the visual approach is not onto the chart list. And also we're gonna expect on-off approach for 26 right via Cedus. Okay. So we can set that in here as well. Vancouver, arrival. RNAV 26 right. Canic 5. And normally there should be a transition here. Approach vias. Ah, there we go. Cedus then. Okay. And let's check it. So actually I can show you that as well. Let's see. Okay, and then I'll put that one. Put that one onto the left. No, wait. So like this. No, that's the wrong one. Okay, here. So optot and then Gorek or opt saved. Now we have to check. So we're going booth, VTEF, stave, GoPet, Mogus, optot, Cedus, and then Gorek. So basically Cedus and optot. We don't even have to go via Cedus. We can directly go to Gorek. So let's see, because we don't really need that. RNAV 26 right. Okay, I'll have to check to change it so that I can go back for RNAV 26 right. Canic 5 and no vias. And now we should have booth, VTEF, stave, Goped, Mogus, Optut, and Gorek. There we go. So route is set. And now we keep waiting for the passengers to board. Alternate, we can check the meter for Comox. Wind is 300 degree, 320 static miles, broken at 25,000 feet. Approach ILS or on off runway 12. Okay, so runway 12 is active. We check the... Okay. Edmonton 260 at 5. Altimeter is now 3016. So we should check that. And 1023. Oh, it's still 3015. Okay, so maybe it's not yet updated. Let me check. Okay, it's not yet updated in the sim. No problem. So cargo is boarded. 20 passengers left on at the gate. Fuel on board. Cockpit is a little bit hot. We'll tune that down here. And I know that I can open the window. I'm just not sure, but it should be... Yeah, cockpit is directly coming at cooler. That's really nice that this is actually simulated. And it should now cool down onto 12 degrees, because we have 12 degrees outside. Yeah, you can see it's going down a lot, but we don't want to have it too cold in here, so let's just close it again. And now we have it at 17 degrees. That's cold enough for now. Okay, at least this is working fine. And now we have to wait for the final load sheet, which just arrives after the boarding is completed. Can have a look here on the PAX info list. If we have a key corporate on board, maybe gold guest list, Lina Bobinet. I'm still wondering why there is just women on the list. Key corporate, Maureen Gillet or Gillette. Another Anne-Marie Sculane, Valma Festatos. Gold guest list. Another key corporate, Ellie Close, Glyn Tessa. We have a lot of key corporates on board today. Dottie Rhodey. Okay, that's enough, definitely. Boarding is completed. Great. So we click recent load sheet so that we get the newest load sheet, and we can then set up our zero fuel weight. So we have now another zero fuel weight, 134.3, and we have a zero fuel weight of 30.2. Fuel in tanks is 16.2, that is correct. But we, of course, need to recalculate our departure. So we sync now with the final load sheet. We sync now with the live weather again. And then we check the information here again. So flaps 1, we have now down 0.2. 1/down 0.2. And we have flex temp 64. And the V speeds changed as well. 151, 151, and 153. Okay. And now we are ready to go. So we accept the final load sheet. We start the APU. Turn on the seatbelts. And not quite sure. No, I just can. Yeah, I think I can just disconnect the ground power here on this page as soon as the APU is started. Flap is open, 32%. Check if we have center online. No, we have not. Oh, switch panel. And APU is available. So we can turn on APU bleed, external power off.
We're on your time now.
Disconnect chocks and cones,
Good
disconnect
afternoon, ladies
GPU.
and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 461, the service to Vancouver. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 10 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray table
Okay,
is
so
about
pushback is requested. Pushback truck is already here.
Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay. Turn on hat tracking. APU is fine, so we go back to status page and do the before start checklist. Cockpit prep is done.
Checks completed.
Gear pins and covers removed, signs on and auto. Well, we can set no smoking signs to... Come on. Auto. ADRS nav fuel quantity 16,240 pounds set. Takeoff data set barrel ref 3015 is set once, twice, and 3 times. Nose left. Windows and doors closed. Beacon lights on. Mobile phones off. Thrust levers are idle. And parking brake is set. So before start, checklist completed. Now we just wait until the truck is connected.
Release parking brakes.
Park brake
Commence
released.
push. All engines clear. Start at will.
So lights are on. We start the timer. And we start engine number 2.
Please direct your attention to the screen
While
for
the
the
safety
voice
announcement
window
is running in the background.
for flying.
Engine reverse unlock. Yeah, I know, but I don't know.
Aboard Air Canada.
I don't know how to get the reversers.
Safety and comfort.
Okay, you know what? Stop engine 2, start engine 1, so we get.
All that Canada has to offer.
Pour votre sécurité et votre confort, soyez attentifs à cette courte vidéo.
I thought that this will be a problem, but I hope that I can stow the reversers as soon as engine number 1 is up.
Please place baggage in the overhead bin or under the seat in front of you.
Veuillez ranger vos bagages dans le coffre supérieur ou sous le siège devant vous.
In preparation for takeoff, make sure you're comfortably seated, with your seat back upright and tray table stowed.
En prévision du décollage, prenez soin de vous asseoir confortablement, de redresser
Oh,
le
there's
dossier de votre
light as well.
siège
Nice.
et de ranger la tablette.
You must wear your seatbelt
So
when the
engine
sign
1
is
is
turned
now
on,
available.
and we suggest wearing it even when the sign is turned off.
Vous devez porter votre
Um,
ceinture lorsque
Hi Faris, welcome to the stream, and I still cannot stow the
Your seatbelt by
reversers.
adjusting it around your hips. To release
Okay,
it,
let me try to
lift
start
your
engine
portion
number
or
2.
press on the release button.
attachez votre ceinture et ajustez-la autour de vos hanches. Pour la détacher, soulevez la partie supérieure de la boucle ou appuyez sur le bouton.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine
Seatbelts
start.
and no smoking signs are located throughout the aircraft.
Hi
Please comply with
Faris.
them at all
Well, you're
times.
coughing. Okay, no, that's not
Ceinture
good.
d'interdiction de fumer se trouve à différents endroits dans l'avion.
So engine 2 is running up.
It is prohibited to smoke, to use electronic cigarettes, or to consume your own alcohol on
Cockpit to
board.
ground.
Il est
We have a good
interdit de
engine
fumer,
start.
d'utiliser les cigarettes électroniques
Unlocking
ou de
here.
consommer son propre alcool à bord.
Your portable electronic devices must be set to airplane mode until an
So
announcement is
I'm not sure what's going on with the reversers here. I can't.
electronic device falls in your seat. Do not move your seat or try to retrieve it
Okay, so
yourself.
it seems as if the now the reversers are off.
Notify
Okay,
your
great.
crew immediately to ensure the safe retrieval.
Okay, so flaps 1,
Si votre appareil électronique glisse dans votre siège, ne bougez pas votre
auto brake
siège,
max,
essayez
and
de
flight controls check. So full up,
Contract disconnected.
full down,
Bypass
neutral,
removed.
full left, full right, neutral, and rudder, full right,
Place your feet flat
full
on the
left,
floor and top of head against
neutral.
the seat in front of you. Or rest your head and chest into your lap. Grasp your
We
ankles
trim
or wrap your
0.2
arms
down
into your
and check the after start checklist. So anti-ice is not required. ECM status checked normal. Pitch trim 0.2% set and rudder trim 0.0. We reset it. It's 0.
The illustrated card in your seat pocket or magazine
Okay, could you please?
explains the many safety
Thank
features
you.
of this aircraft. Please review it sometime before takeoff.
So taxi lights on.
placé dans la pochette ou le porte-revue près de vous.
We still have no ATC available.
Veuillez en prendre connaissance avant le décollage.
If there is a need to evacuate the aircraft, leave your baggage behind.
Oops,
and follow
we
the
set,
seat-mounted lighting to the nearest emergency exit.
S'il faut évacuer l'avion, laissez vos bagages à bord et suivez l'éclairage
We set
sur les sièges jusqu'à
the guard frequency on the COM2, monitor guard
There are 4 exits located on each side of
Edmonton
the
traffic. Air Canada 461 is taxiing to runway 20 Bravo.
issues de secours de chaque côté de l'avion. Chacune d'elles est indiquée par une enseigne verte.
Brakes released.
Veuillez repérer celle qui est la plus près de vous.
If the cabin pressure changes, an oxygen mask or a tab will drop from the panel above you. Remain seated. Pull the mask or the tab to bring the mask towards you. Use the support strap to hold the mask over your mouth and nose and breathe normally. Always secure your own mask before assisting another person.
Si la pression de la cabine change, un masque à oxygène ou une languette tombera
So
du
we
ballon
can now
au-dessus de vous.
arm the
Restez
spoilers
assis,
and
tirez le masque sur la
check the
languette
takeoff
pour ramener le
config,
masque vers vous.
which is normal
Utilisez
already.
la bande élastique pour maintenir le masque sur votre nez et votre bouche et respirez normalement. Mettez toujours votre masque avant d'aider quelqu'un.
If there is an emergency landing on water, reach for the pouch under the seat
So,
or beside your leg rest.
Getting a little
Be
bit
allowed
fast
to
here.
stand if required.
En cas d'amérissage d'urgence, prenez la pochette de gilet de sauvetage sous le siège ou près du repose-jambe. Retirez la bande élastique au besoin.
And
Pull the life vest from the pouch. Slip it on.
I need to
fasten
wait
the
a second
waistline,
and check.
Tighten the belt. Pulling the tab will inflate the life
Okay.
vest. You can also inflate it by blowing into the tube. The life vest should only be inflated as you leave the aircraft.
Sortez le gilet de la pochette et enfilez-le. Attachez la boucle de taille et ajustez la ceinture. Pour le gonfler, tirez la
Okay, we're on the correct way here.
Have any concerns, please let one of us know.
Si vous avez une inquiétude ou besoin d'aide, adressez-vous à l'un de nous.
Thank you for choosing to fly with Air Canada.
Merci d'avoir choisi Air Canada.
And I think, Mr. Fire Truck, yeah, I have to face check you. But the sound is so great. The sound of the Fenix is really amazing. Okay, so before takeoff checklist to the line, flight controls are checked, flight instruments checked, briefing is confirmed, flap setting, config 1 plus F. FMA and takeoff data, we have flax temp of 64, V1 151, VR 151 and V2 153. Transponder is set to 2000 standard IFR. Eco memo, takeoff no blue, takeoff checklist, before takeoff checklist to the line completed. And we have a pushback truck and a close parking Sky Chef's catering truck. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We welcome you on board this Air Canada flight with service to Vancouver. We are currently already taxiing to the runway, and we expect to be number 1 for departure, so we don't expect any further delay here. Our route will take us straight ahead after the departure, before we commence a right turn onto our first waypoint, and then we fly almost straight ahead down to Vancouver. Might get a little bit shaky once we're crossing the Rocky Mountains, but I can assure you, you can stay relaxed, as this is absolutely normal over the mountains. For now, I would like you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you very much. Cabin crew, seats for takeoff please, seats for takeoff. Edmonton traffic. Air Canada 461, holding point runway 20, lining up, taking off, Edmonton 1 departure, Edmonton traffic. So before takeoff checklist below the line. Cabin is secured, we can also ding them. Engine mode selector, we can go back to normal, I forgot that. TCAS, TAR8 inactive. Lights are on, packs off. Yeah, welcome back, Felix. So, 50%. Brakes released. Start chrono. Oh, we have toga set. We wanted to go for flex. Predictive wind shear system. We can set that on. And let's turn terrain radar on. We want rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Pack 1 on. Pack 2 on. Thrust climb, auto throttle kicking in. There's our first waypoint. So we can disarm the ground spoilers. And we go to our first waypoint, which is Andy. Go. Okay. Autopilot on. And flaps up, speed check, flaps up. Oops. No, this one. And that is absolutely correct. Off we go. At what stage are the seatbelt signs turned off in a normal commercial flight? Normally at around 10,000 feet. Or, well, you can also, like for example, I could release the crew right now, because we don't expect any turbulences. We don't expect any curves in the route. We're just flying straight ahead, so we can release the crew already, and the seatbelt signs will be released once, well, it's kind of secure to do so. And this is most of the time 10,000 feet, or around 10,000 feet. For the descent, it's about 15,000 feet. But I think it's like, it depends on the airline. We're passing now 10,000, so we can turn off the lights here already. Lights off. Seatbelt signs off. And now we are on our way to Vancouver, basically just straight ahead. Hi Tyro, welcome to the stream.
Gentlemen, we have now passed 6,000 feet. You may turn off larger portable electronic
So we
devices.
still keep local pressure, of course, because we're below 18,000 feet.
Throughout the duration of the flight, do not form a line near the platform.
And we will have to contact Vancouver Centre once we are over the Rocky Mountains. They will soon be coming in, and we can tune in the frequency already, 133.77, so that once he's calling us, we can switch a lot faster than just tuning in the frequency here. Oh, what if the altitude stay below 10,000? Sometimes I fly at 8,000 when I do like 30 minutes hops on my world tour. Well, that depends. You could also release the seatbelt signs at 8,000 feet, of course. Depends on like if you expect any turbulences, and we will expect some turbulences over the mountains, so we'll turn the seatbelt signs back on. But of course, you can also keep them on throughout the complete flight. So there's no rule which says you have to turn off the seatbelt signs. That's why they also say that you always have to keep the seatbelt signs, the seatbelts closed, even if the lights are turned off. Well, yes, kind of. I really like the airport of Vancouver. It's a really nice surrounding. So everything looks stable now. Temperatures are fine as well. Cabin altitude is rising. Outside air temperature still 10 degrees. Can turn off the terrain radar. And now we have indeed turned on the weather radar, which is also quite nice, but well, we don't have it, so it's nice that we have it on, but yeah, that's it. Sure, I can, Tyro. Let's go on the other side, because this is not as bright. So the outside... oh, actually, let me try something. These are custom views here. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I have to check that when we are on the over the Rocky Mountains. Okay. So the aircraft is the Fenix Airbus A320, as it is set in the YouTube's title. The livery, though, is from Fenix itself. It's not downloaded from FlightSimTO. It's installed from the Fenix Livery Manager. And I have to admit, I think that the tail is a little bit too dark. So I felt that the, especially the red of the leaf, is too dark. But yeah, I really like these sunglasses here. Like this, the black part around the windows, called the sunglasses, or by some are called sunglasses, and I really like that. And I love this livery on the 787. The 787 is absolutely stunning with this livery. Yeah, I can imagine, Felix. I sometimes also forget them. And you can see also the strobes are blinking like left, right, left, right. That's also a very nice detail. It's not just a blinking light. You can indeed see it is left, right, left, right. Just not sure what this red light here is. If this is, I don't know, another navigation light, or I don't know. But I really love this little detail here. Also have a strobe light here on the back. It's also very nice. And same procedure here. Yes, of course, Felix. I have the PMDG. I was flying that 737-700 as well as 800 very often, as you might remember. Hi, Zane. Welcome to the stream. So there are a lot of nice details here. Also, like, sorry, the drone camera is just moving a little bit too fast. So this is kind of pixelish here, but to be honest, I don't really care too much about it because I never watch this close onto the aircraft. I usually do it from like back here. And that is, for my purposes, this is definitely enough. So, I mean, I like it that I have this little, whatever it is over here, pedo point or whatever. It's a nice little detail, which has to be here, as it is like in reality as well. But it doesn't have to be too highly detailed because I'm like normally not watching from this close here. Yeah, static point, yeah. So when you're back here, you can barely read it, but it's okay, and doesn't need to be anything else. So yeah, we should set standard now. Once, twice, and 3 times. Standard set. Fuel used is fine. Oil quantity is fine. Vibrations are fine. Okay. And you can see the Rockies are coming in. There are pilots from Altview. Yes, I know. That's also very nice. It's very nice that you have them in the outside view, but you don't have them in the inside. So it's because, you know, I don't really like people sitting here not moving. So yeah, jump seat. Do you know if there's a no-liner livery for the 73 Nolinor? What? Nolinor? I have no idea. I have no idea. Let me check that. Although I have no idea if this is available for Xbox. Well, there is definitely not from the PMDG There is indeed a Nolinor livery for the 737-700 on Flight SimTO. Nolinor. Okay, so are you sure it's cargo? Because the pictures saying they have windows. But I've never heard that before, to be honest. So it's even saying cargo, indeed. But isn't... Yeah, the original is... Okay. So let me see the Wikipedia entry. Fleet. So they're flying 737-800. They have just one 737-800. They have 9 737-200. 1 300, 3 400s. Well, the livery looks quite nice. No, it's not on Xbox. You don't have. Oh yeah, right. I remember, Felix. No wins. What do you mean with no wins? We have wins. Of course we have. We have crosswind was 27 knots at the moment, and we turn on the seatbelt signs now. Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit once again, I just want to inform you that we are shortly crossing the Rocky Mountains, and we expect some small amount of turbulences. So please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt signs, as this is quite important, especially during overflying of the Rocky Mountains. Thank you very much, and we will maintain the seatbelt signs on until landing. So. Yeah, just for safety reasons. Thank you very much for understanding. Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit once again, I just want to inform you that we are shortly crossing the Rocky Mountains, and we expect some small amount of turbulences. So please return to your seats and fasten seatbelt signs. Okay, I have no idea. It's quite important, especially during flying of the Rocky Mountains. Okay. Well, I'm not quite familiar with the airlines in Canada, but I think there are a lot of 737-200s flying there. So this would be another classic airliner we could do sometime when the DC-3 was coming out. There is a cargo version for the 737, yes. And I definitely need to check out the all the smaller airports in Canada as well, especially Bella Coola and Stewart, and all the airports which were created during the or for the World Update. It must look really nice, especially the fjords. Must be really nice. Yes, definitely. You can see here now from the passenger view the mountains coming in. And we should have from the cockpit, yeah, see. very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, maybe sometime in the future get the all-in-all livery for the 737 on fly one of their loads. They deliver like supplies to the very far out part of Canada. Well, basically, I would say yes. The problem is there is only a livery for the 737-800, and as you might know, I love to fly real routes. I have to check on Flight Radar what the 737-800 is flying. Let me have a look here. Nolinor 737-800. Let me see. CFHMM maybe? CFHMM? No. I just tried to find out the no. I just tried to find out the registration. Oh, there we go. CFHNM. CFHNM. Toronto to Cayo Coco. Okay. Don't even know what this is. Varadero to Toronto. Toronto Varadero, Santa Clara to Toronto, Toronto Cayo Coco, and again Cayo Coco. So Cayo Coco is in the Caribbean, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. So basically the 737-800, it's a very nice livery, but they are flying to like holiday destinations, I guess. So if there is a 737-200 coming out... Oh, they don't even have it anymore. I'm just on their website. They have an RJ85 and an RJ100. RJ100. Well, I could fly maybe with the RJ100 once it comes out from Just Flight, which I plan to buy, and then we could fly a cargo flight with Nolinor in Canada. I'm also planning of doing some business trips in British Columbia with the World Update. Maybe flying into Kelowna and Kootenay. They fly onto loads of dirt strips, which would be cool to see. Yeah, that's right, but the problem is with the dirt strips, you need aircrafts which are capable to land there, and I don't have such aircrafts at the moment. Yeah, the livery is very special, yeah. Well, a route above Mount Everest could be hard with Nolinor, but I already had a flight, or maybe two flights already, passing Mount Everest. One was into Paro, I think that should pass Mount Everest, and the second one was a flight into Nepal. Where we also passed Mount Everest. And look at these mountains, that looks so amazing. We have, but they are not flying with Nolinor. I have the Twin Otter, for example, which is capable to land at such airstrips. And I will have the DC-3, of course, because it's coming out with the sim update. And with the DC-3, I plan on doing some flights for Buffalo Airways at some like dirt strips in Canada. No, I haven't. So we're passing Nat B, and we are short of Vancouver here. Can I actually see that on the map somewhere? Like if I open... check on the map. No, we cannot really see that. No. So I'm not quite sure where exactly I am. But we can go for the landing here. So we expect runway 26 right. Dry. Apply the meter. Landing weight is expected to be 145,168. 145.2. Low auto brake, that's fine. No reverse idle, low auto brake. We do a flap 3 landing. That should be okay. So we have a factored landing distance of 9,900 feet. Could that be? The whole runway is only 9,900 feet long. 26 right. Okay. So we might go with medium auto brake. 5,000 feet factored. Oh, okay. This is already okay. 5,900. Okay. Let's see. 8,500. That might be Mach 6. So then we go with medium auto brake. We can set that here. And we have ACA ops. Oh really? We have to delay a delay card for 1 freaking minute. For 1 minute. Are you kidding me? What the heck? I don't know. What's the problem? Late removal, late arrival of pushback crew, loading error. So let's say we have let's take OTH. I think this is kind of ridiculous to send an ADC delay for 1 minute. This is really funny. Hi Artificer, you have honeycomb yoke or joystick. I have the honeycomb and I also have the Thrustmaster side stick. And I use like whatever aircraft I fly. I use the corresponding yoke for it. I need GPU. Well, whatever. Okay, and we check before we go into Vancouver Center. Well, actually, let's switch over, and then we're gonna check 124.6, which is the ATIS of Vancouver. And well, I am on 124.6, but I don't receive the ATIS, so it seems as if Vancouver has problems here with the voice ATIS. Okay, let's see, 127.5. That's Kelowna. Okay, Kelowna is working. So landing will be in about 40 minutes. There we go.
Temperature 16, 2.5, altimeter 3018. Approach on map or visual runway 26 right and ILS or visual runway 26 left. Simultaneous parallel runway operations in use. Landing runway is runway 26 right primary and runway 26 left secondary. Departing runway 26 left. Notices to airmen. Stay parking after vacate. Runway 3113 available for taxi. PDC avail upon request. Inform ATC you have information enough. Vancouver information Lima. Weather of 1800. Wind 12860 degrees. 12 knots. Visibility 15. Clouds view 2000 feet. View 2000 feet. Temperature 16. 2.15. Altimeter 30.
So,
approach on map or
the oh, I'm on the wrong frequency. The ATIS will change in a few minutes again. I think the next one will be online in about 5 to 10 minutes.
Perfect. What's your aircraft type? Aircraft type is Roger. And you can squawk 074.
Okay, Felix, see you later.
Vancouver altimeter is 3018, the wind 280 at 12. So I suggest runway 25 for departure.
Vancouver Center, very good afternoon. This is Air Canada 461. We're flight level 360 and we just passed NatP. We're inbound Merit.
Air Canada 461, Vancouver Center, hello, squawk 0707.
0707 in the box for Air Canada 461. 0707. Oh yeah, there was something I wanted to do, right? Wow.
Hello again, you are clear to Portland via the direct Yankee Whiskey Lima and flight plan.
We're crossing the equitime point. From now on we can also continue to Vancouver because the way is basically the same.
Pushback is correct. Persian start your discussion. Call for taxi. You can expect runway 15 for departure.
He just, he didn't yet call me identified, or I missed it. I don't really know where they are parking at the airport, so I have to check where Air Canada is parked.
The 9356 Echo, runway 25 taxi via Charlie and back taxi, report ready.
Good question.
Coast 103 Tango on the turn, contact tower 1187, bye-bye. Okay, tower, good day, Pulse 103.
Vanessa, feed 1701 for hire.
1701, sorry about that, lap level 370.
370, no harm done, 1701.
Hi again, Martin. Welcome back. So, the next ATIS should be online within a few minutes, I think. I'm just not sure if it's updated already, but normally it's always a few minutes later, past the hour.
November 935 Golf Echo, question number November 9356 Echo, report your intentions after departure.
And I just noticed again that the overlay is again not working, so let me restart that. Edmonton to Vancouver. Okay, that looks better. So arrival will be in about 28 minutes. That looks good. And he still didn't call me
Star
identified.
7001, contact Seattle Center 13545, bye-bye.
Over to Seattle, 3545, Staffy 1701, thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
I think we gonna go parking in the horseshoe. Apron 6 maybe. Not sure. Or maybe request gate 46. And we have to keep our top of descent in the eye. Just have a little bit to go, so We can start to feed our FMC with the information. We switch over to ATIS again.
1280 degrees, 12 knots. Visibility 15. Clouds view 2000 feet, view 2000 feet. Temperature 16.
No, it's still the same, I think.
Altimeter 3018. Approach on map or visual
Yeah,
runway
still the same.
Correction, Charlie, Golf, Mike Bob Alpha, go ahead.
Sorry, say again, Mike Bob Alpha.
And let me quickly check the fuel. So we
Roger, Fenix 1030, 115, altimeter 3023, taxi Alpha and line up 15. Taxi Alpha and line up 15.
so at waypoint Merit, we should have 9.5 tons of or pounds of fuel on board, 9,500 pounds, and that should be okay. Should get that. We have now Vancouver approach online 1286, and enter destination data. Yes, we will. So we have altimeter 3018. Temperature is 16. Wind 280, I think it was. 280 at 12.
Wind is 1509, can take off 15.
Transition level, flight level 180. Config 3 landing. And the Barrow. Let's see. LNAV and VNAV is 624. Well, actually we use that, so it's... let's make it 250 LPV. Checking in 250.
November 8356 Echo, when departure and airborne you can contact arrival 1386. Contact arrival, frequency again, 126? 1286. 1286. No problem.
So the exam is starting now. We turn off the seatbelt signs once more. Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, once again, we have just decided to turn off the seatbelt signs again, as we still have a few minutes to go without any turbulences. So if you need to go to the toilet, feel free to do so right now, before we will start our descent in about 5 to 10 minutes. And so please then return back to your seats. Thank you very much.
Flight level 380 inbound Vancouver, information Lima.
Sure, Golf, Mike Bravo Alpha, Vancouver Center, hello, thanks for Lima. Altimeter, actually squawk 0760 to begin with.
0760, Mike Bravo Alpha.
We have just decided to turn off the seatbelt signs again, as we still have a few minutes to go without any turbulences. So if you need to go to the toilet, feel free to do so right now, before we will start our descent in about 5 to 10 minutes. And so please then return back to your seats. Thank you. Well, Vancouver Centre Air Canada 461 is already with you. You assigned squawk 0707 to us.
Yeah, sorry about that, getting late here. And confirm squawking mode Charlie.
Yes, we are squawking Charlie. Let me check a second.
Perfect, no problem. You are identified now. When ready, send flight level 210, expect the ILS 260 right.
Okay, when ready, descending flight level 210, expecting the ILS 26 right, Air Canada 461.
Charlie Golf, Mike Bravo Alpha, thank you. Identified. Expect runway
Okay, so
26
we
left,
have ILS
Vancouver.
indeed.
Expect runway 26 left, Vancouver, Mike Bravo Alpha.
The ILS 26 right. Mechanic 5. Type that in. Check the charts again. Switch over to the ILS. ILS is also decision height 200 now. Okay. So radio 200. Config 3 landing. We can set flaps 3 landing. We can tune in flight level 210.
Flight level 290.
Let me check the Canuck 5. So, okay, first restriction is at stave, where we have to have 230 knots. How can I set a... There we go. Altitude constraint 9,200. Okay, that is correct. Okay, we have the winds. Okay. So stave, that is correct. Then we have GoPut at 9,000, at or above 9,000. Then we have Mogus at or above 7,000. Then we have Optot at or above 5,000, and we have then Gorek at or above 3,000. But we will change that into 3,000 fixed. I want to have that fixed at 3,000. We have then here set altitude 5,000 plus. That is okay. Can leave it like that. By the way, the reason I called in for Vancouver again was because I received a contact me from him, so that's why I called in again. Fog here is amazing. I so love this FS 2020. It's just amazing. There will be some turbulences again here, I think. And we're getting in onto the top of descent. So we start our descent with 1,000 feet per minute, a little bit earlier, so we get into the descent quite smooth. And you can see we are still now below the profile, but of course the profile will catch back in It's just that we start the descent a little bit smoother, so it's a little bit nicer for the passengers. A little bit more comfortable. And according to the flight plan, we will land at 1936. That's in about 20 minutes, 22 minutes. So we might have a slight delay. And we can set, no, we cannot set it, okay. So you can see now the profile is coming in. This arrow here means that we're getting back onto the profile. And then we go into manage descent and let the aircraft descend by itself. And you can see it's already increasing now, down to 3,000 feet to catch the profile again, and then it would go up again. There we go. Oh, this fog here is so nice. I'm wondering if you would fly into that, if this would really be working.
And Vancouver Center, Pasco 322s with you 3,400 for 190.
Pasco 322, Vancouver Center, hello, with Air Squawk 0711 and mode Charlie.
And stand by for mode Charlie. Yep, 0771. Hold on. There we go. Now we're on 0711 for Pasco 322.
Pasco 322, thank you. You are now identified, climb 190.
Up to 190, Pasco 322.
And we're now descending nice and steady into Vancouver.
Canada 461, descend 13,000, altimeter 3018.
Down 13,000 on 3018, Air Canada 461.
Mike Bravo Alpha, when ready, descend flight level 210.
When ready, descend level flight level 210, Mike Bravo Alpha.
Left at 60 and 6040, you might base Edmonton, info flying switch.
Terrain radar is switched on, so we should soon receive the mountains in here.
Pasco 322, proceed direct Powell on course, expect runway 26 left in Vancouver.
Seatbelt signs on.
Okay, direct Powell and
Ladies and gentlemen, one last time from the cockpit, this is your captain speaking. We have just turned on the seatbelt signs again as we're getting lower now into Vancouver, and we expect some turbulences very soon. And after that we're gonna be in the landing procedure, so we would like you to return to your seats, fasten your seatbelts. For the destination we have a very light wind, very nice weather over there. Temperature is 16 degrees, so a wonderful clear sky, so we don't expect any delay in the approach, and we expect no turbulences for the landing itself. So we hope that you enjoyed your flight with Air Canada today, and we would like to say bye-bye from the cockpit already, because workload's getting higher later on. And yeah, we thank you for flying with Air Canada, and please remain seated when we're on the ground until the seatbelt signs has been switched off. Thank you very much, and bye-bye from the cockpit.
Scan 240, Vancouver Center, hello, identified climb level 350.
Flight level 350, Air Canada 240.
Okay. Hi, it's Food. Welcome to the stream. Now starts the flight recorder tool. And you can see it's getting a little bit bumpy here already.
Okay, now 461, contact Vancouver, arrival 1286, bye-bye.
1286, thank you very much for the ATC. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You too, bye.
Let me see if we have a new ATIS information. Yes, we have a new ATIS information, which is ATIS information Mike. So we just checked that.
Ladies and gentlemen, one last time from the cockpit, this is your captain speaking.
1 knot. Visibility 15. Clouds few 12,000 feet. View 2,000 feet. Temperature 17. Dew point 15. Altimeter 3018. Approach on nav or visual runway 26 right and ILS or visual runway 26 left. Simultaneous parallel runway operations in use. Landing runway is runway 26 right primary and runway 26 left secondary. Departing runway 26 left. Notices to airmen. Say parking after vacating runway. Runway 3113 available for taxi. PDC avail upon request. Inform ATC you have information, Mike.
Info Mike. Runway 26 right.
Information, Mike. Weather at 1900. Zulu. Wind 1280 degrees. 11 knots.
Okay.
Visibility 15. Clouds few 12,000 feet. View.
Startup pressure is changed back to local pressure, and now we call in onto Vancouver. Vancouver arrival. Hello, this is Air Canada 461. We're inbound booth and passing now flight level 180.
Air Canada 461, Vancouver arrival. Good day information, Mike. Runway 26 right, altimeter 3018, descend 1010,000.
Descending 10,000. We have Mike on board, Air Canada 461. Now I just checked Mike and I just forgot to tell him that we have it on board. So you can see we need more drag here because we need to reduce the speed. I'm not sure why it is already reducing down to 230 knots. Yes, we are descending already. Rex, ja, ich wollte heute türkisch fliegen. Habe ich geplant für heute Mittag. Und zwar eigentlich Ankara nach Istanbul. Aber leider kam mir was dazwischen. Ich habe das aber nicht vergessen und steht nach wie vor auf dem Plan, der Flug. Ich werde es nachholen, sobald ich kann. Ich schätze mal am Dienstag, morgen ist ja MD 82 Tag. Also nächster Flug, der quasi frei ist, wird definitiv dann der Turkish Airlines Flug sein. Felix, what does we have mic on board mean? That means that every ATIS information does have its own letter code. Currently we have information mic. So the next ATIS, which will be available in 1 hour, will be ATIS info November. And so on. And that just means that... well, why is it reducing? Can you please just go back onto 230 knots? And yeah, that just tells the controller that we have the newest weather information on board. That's basically all. Yeah, it's basically one after the other. So it's through the alphabet, starting with the Alpha and then going until Zulu and then starting on Alpha again. And Vancouver approach for Air Canada 461. Vancouver for Air Canada 461.
Air Canada 461, go ahead.
We're a little bit behind schedule. Is there a way for us to cancel speed restriction?
Air Canada 461, roger, speed restriction on the start is cancelled.
Thank you very much.
Air Canada 461, and descend 3000.
Descending down 3000, Air Canada 461. So we're increasing the speed now to 80. Which was kind of stupid because we have to reduce to 50. I'm not quite sure if what does it mean if we have the speed restriction cancelled for the start. Does it mean we are also cleared for speeds above 250 knots? Not sure. Not sure. The speed limit exceeded, yes I know. We now have 17 degrees. We have winds of 280 with 11 knots.
Vancouver Terminal, Cessna 172, Foxtrot November, Lima Bravo 1500.
November Lima Bravo, Vancouver, good day, squawk again.
We have open descent, as we're already cleared down to 3000. Getting the speed down again.
November Lima Bravo, identify the Vancouver altimeter 3018 intentions.
We're just northbound here for a bit, and then we're going to head south back to Vancouver.
Hi Alex, welcome to the stream, and why no? What do you mean with no? What did I do wrong? Oh, about the 250 below 10, right? Yeah, he cancelled my speed restrictions on the stars. That's why I was wondering. Because I asked for that. I asked for the clearance. For the cancellation of the speed restrictions. And he said cancel, no speed restriction on the star. Or cancel speed restriction on the star, that's what he said. Landing system on. Approach checklist. So briefing is confirmed. ECAM status. Check normal. Seatbelt signs are on. Barrel ref is 3018 set. Minimum decision height is set 200. And engine mode selector is normal. Packs are on. Landing flap 3 is marked as well. Lights are all on. Did I inform the cabin planning? Cabin crew, 7 minutes to landing.
Good afternoon, passing 1100 for...
Activate the approach phase.
Air Canada 938, Vancouver identified, climb 16,000.
16,000 for Canada 93.
Air Canada 138, correction, Air Canada 938, what heading should you fly for the Vancouver to?
166.
Okay, Felix. Thanks for the information.
Air Canada 938, say again, please.
1 second, please.
And I start my recording tool before I forget it.
080 from.
Air Canada 938, negative. You took off from 26 knots, so that would be the runway heading.
Sorry about that. I didn't know it was the runway heading for departure.
Air Canada 938, no worries. Proceed direct to Roche on course.
Direct to Roche on course, won't happen again.
We're not yet cleared for the LS.
Air Canada 461, clear the ILS runway 26 right approach, vehicle rec.
Cleared LS approach, runway 26 right, vehicle rec, Air Canada 461.
November Lima Bravo's over Stanley Park 1500, headed back to Vancouver International.
November Lima Bravo, roger, contact the Vancouver Tower 118.7,
187, thanks, bye.
Vancouver Tower is 1187, as he just said. Air
Canada 461, contact Vancouver Tower 118.7,
118.7 for Air Canada 461. Thank you very much. Good evening.
Good evening.
Toronto Fly 1 medevac, go ahead.
Toronto Fly 1 medevac, fired up on the south apron.
Glide slope star.
I'd like to go VFR to the northeast, or actually, you know what, let's make it the northwest at 2.5.
And it's northwest 2500 for Toronto Flight medevac.
Great. Oh, this is amazing as well.
Roger.
Flaps 1. Speed check, flaps 1. Vancouver Tower, very good afternoon. This is Air Canada 461, established on the LS26 right.
Hi, Canada 461, Vancouver Tower, hello. Wind 280 at 11, clear 926
Clear land 26 right, Air Canada 461.
Toronto Flight 1 medevac, squawk 5150.
5150, Toronto Flight 1 medevac. And we can lift off from the apron here.
Go around altitude set.
Toronto Flight 1 medevac, take off the apron, your discretion. 500 feet or below.
Okay, roger, not above 500 AG, I'll lift off.
Get down.
My discretion, trauma flight 1 medevac. And just confirm I cleared to cross over the field there.
Go around altitude is set. Cabin crew, seats for landing, please. Seats for landing.
Westbound until you get past the fuel level for water.
Okay, we'll depart westbound over the water, trauma flight 1 medevac. I guess you'll call my return turn.
Flap 3. Landing checklist. Cabin is secured. Auto throttle speed. Go around altitude 5,500 feet. Is set. ECAMIMO landing. No blue landing checklist completed. Stabilized.
Simulated RNAV 26 left approach by it'll be via Pensu.
Full train 103 tower, roger. Report setting for the base on 26 left.
Okay, check, and are we cleared for the simulated approach on 26 left?
Full 103 chamber friendly, cleared simulator approach 26 left.
Cleared simulated RNAV 26 left Pensu, and we'll maintain VFR all times. Pulse 103 trainer.
Full 103 trainer, roger.
Tower Golf Romeo Juliet Bravo, we're back. Sorry, we had simulated crash requesting VFR for seconds.
Romeo Juliet Bravo, tower roger, standby number 1.
Landing. Wind's coming onto the nose with 12 knots.
Retard. 5.
Down we are.
Bravo.
Reverse thrust set.
Report your base time.
November Lima Bravo.
Reverse off. Manual braking.
From the flight 1 medevac, you can start your turn off night.
Okay, check net turn now, trauma flight 1 medevac, and altitude restriction canceled.
Lights off.
Flight 1 medevac, negative, maintain 500 feet until we pass the airport.
Roger.
After the airport, you can fly 1500 or below.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vancouver. The local time is 12:36.
And Romeo Bravo, say your intentions.
Degrees Celsius.
We're looking for VFR for circuit.
Okay. Here we go.
Romeo Bravo, tower, roger. Romeo 26 left, score 5175, taxi Foxtrot Charlie.
Speed brakes in. Flaps up.
Alright, 5175, taxi Foxtrot Charlie, hold short 26 left, Romeo Jet Bravo.
Roger.
Thank you, Tower Air Canada 461, runway 26 right vacated, request gate 46.
Air Canada 461, gate 46, taxi Mike Juliet, Juliet Charlie, at your discretion.
Gate 46, Mike Juliet, Juliet Charlie, Air Canada 461, thank you.
Air Canada 248 on departure, contact terminal 128.6, wind T Lake 0811, clear for takeoff 26 left.
Takeoff, on departure 1286, thank you. November Lima Bravo, left base, 26 left, touch and go.
November Lima Bravo, runway 26 left, closing brake turbulence from departing A321, clear touch and go.
Okay, copy. Wake turbulence caution.
Wait a second. We have to Juliet reset. So that's Juliet is past the past the de-icing here. Thank you, Felix. Thank you very much.
Is that for 103 trainer?
103 trainer affirmative, traffic Cessna 172 in the pattern for 26 left, currently on final.
Stop the chrono.
Check remarks, we're looking for the traffic, pulse 103 trainer.
We can start the APU here.
Charlie Sierra Alpha Hotel Delta Vancouver Tower, roger, standby.
Lieutenant Freight, uploading takeoff.
30. Roger. November Lima Bravo, pull up, go around.
Pull up, go around, November Lima Bravo. Vacated.
Aircraft 348, Roger, same tensions.
You can set the takeoff to us. Probably expect to maintain.
Country 4, confirm you want to taxi to Deepin.
So we're passing now Juliet Bravo.
Country 48.
We're checking the track here, and then we turn left onto Juliet Charlie.
Cross 31, open your discretion.
Over here, and then we have gate 46 to the right side. We have here 46 already coming in already here. Oh, is it gate 46 or is it 46 Alpha? No, this is 46, right? Yes.
Hold China 103 traffic is Cessna 172, 4 miles, York 10 o'clock, 17.
With the traffic, pulse 103 training.
I'm just not sure why this baggage cart is waiting there.
Clear for the base, 26 left, report on base.
Report base.
Okay, stop. I'd say this was... Wow. Okay, parking... Come on, parking brake set. APU is available, so turn off engine 1, engine 2.
Take the holding shot to 6 up, Air Canadas A320.
And GSX request deboarding.
Deboarding requested.
Remember Lima Bravo turning left base, 26 left.
Oh, it's already requested, okay.
Lima Bravo, 26 left,
clear touch and go to Lima Bravo.
So this car there is not very nice, but anyway. There's someone coming. Air Canada as well.
Alpha Hotel Delta confirmed more that VFR flight to Kelowna.
IFR, flight to Kelowna, Alpha Delta.
I love the airport and the surroundings here. It's so great, and this livery is just amazing. So unfortunately, this cargo stop. Oh, by the way, still have the taxi lights on there. For the screenshot, of course, I need to have it. Yes, please, deboard.
15 for
Alpha Hotel Delta, confirm the Vancouver to departure, Yankee Victor Romeo to departure, and squawk 5115.
I love this livery.
Affirmative, Vancouver to departure, and squawk.
Okay, so now we are deboarding.
Alpha Hotel Delta, reback is correct. Start up with your discussion, go taxi.
Roger, we're going to call you in ready. Taxi Alpha Delta.
And we need to check with the cabin crew. Deboarding status check. Expedite deboarding. So I can stop the recording.
Golf Sierra Papa Victor, requesting VFR circuit, stop 26 left, and we're ready for taxi.
And we have a company message. That is interesting. We can now go back to, well, basically Unicom, what we just switch here. Received messages. Oh, that's arrival message. 1940. Yeah, that's almost 1.5 minutes later than expected from the flight plan. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so cargo is already done. Passengers still have 77. I need to wait for the aircraft to be deboarded in order for me to end the flight. Or, well, you know what? Let me see. I think I can end. Yes. Okay, so landing rate
Thank you for a wonderful flight.
was quite nice. I think. And I will check that now as well. Close packs. I'm not sure. Do I need to wait until deboarding is finished? Oh well, we just have 30 passengers, so. And then we quickly start the engines again. And then I have a look on the replay.
Do you want to deboard crew?
What? I don't care. I would say no, but I cannot select something. So sometimes GSX has some problems. Okay, so passengers deboarded. You know what? I don't care about that. I will close the door and I will now restart the engines. Stop the chrono 1 hour and 33 block to block, although we have already like 3 to 4 minutes passed on the block, so 1 hour and 29 block time, something about that. Engine number 1 coming up. And now starting engine number 1. There is an Air Canada WestJet. I will disconnect from the network because otherwise I forget it and then I spawn in the final. That would be horrible right now because there is an exam ongoing. So engine number 2 is stable, engine number 1 is coming up. I turn on the lights. By the way, I still have the strobe lights on. Don't tell anybody. Okay, so engine number 1 is stable as well. Ignition back to normal. And then go replay. Am I disconnected? Yes, I am. Okay, good. Good. So, let me see. Speed brake arm. What do we want to see first? Cockpit landing? Nah. By the way, there is a nice freeware city update, I think, on Flight Sim2. I definitely have to download that. What? Landing elevation, yes, of course. No, let us view here, then we have view on the airport. And flaps 3. Can somebody tell me please how I can stop this stupid spam messages? Oh well, it actually looked harder than it first appears on the replay, to be honest. Let me see. Nah, it was okay. Don't know why it's telling me now landing rate 0 feet per minute, but the landing was really okay. Nothing really to complain about. Well, the aircraft is, the front wheel is driving in the ground here. So contact points are kind of weird. So we do another view here from the wheels. There we go. I think that was a very good landing. So tomorrow evening we will fly the MD-82 from Toulouse to Dubrovnik with European Air Charter at 1600 Zulu. And we will also fly, the next free flight basically will be Turkish Airlines from, most likely from Ankara to Istanbul. And yeah. Oh wow, that looks nice. And I'm not quite sure when this will be, maybe on Tuesday. So yeah. Did I advocate when I told them? Yes, I did. Okay, great. Okay, yeah, that was it for today. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. By the way, we vacated via Mic 4, as I intended to do. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow for the MD-82 flight in the evening. Stay tuned for that and check YouTube for the planned stream. And for now, I wish you a pleasant Sunday evening. Is it Sunday today? I'm sorry, I have holiday. I have no idea what day it is, but it should be Sunday, right? Yes, it is. Okay, so a pleasant Sunday evening, and of course, Felix, I always appreciate that, and I always appreciate that you were here for every stream, basically. And yeah, for now, have a pleasant Sunday evening to all of you, and I hope to see you again on the next stream. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.